Hey, I'm at ESL Pro League Dallas. I'm standing here with ropz of Mousesports. My first question for you, ropz, is what is a ropz?
It's nothing really. I mean, I got the nickname from my friend's mother of mine, and when I was like 2 years old, he used to call me Robs for some reason. So that's where it came from. Yeah,
It just stuck and everybody kept calling you ropz?
yeah.
When did you start playing CSGO?
I started playing Cisco during like at the start of 2014, I think. I mean, I was playing 1.6 for a lot of years. But I didn't just make the jump right away when CS:GO came out. I only made a jump when CS:GO got more popular and more people started playing it. And yeah, it was like at the start of 2014.
When did you start getting noticed?
Uh, Probably before I qualified to FPL, some people were saying I was hacking, and then that's when I started getting some popularity, and yeah, people just started noticing me.
When everyone said Flush was hacking, he said that he didn't, everyone on his team said he didn't care. Like it never affected his performance. Even after all the cheat accusations, he still did really well the next major. Did you, when people would call you a cheater, did it ever affect you, or like did it make you feel like you had to perform really well, or that they were taking credit away from you for playing well?
I mean, at the start, I didn't really care when I was like before FPL. But after I got into FPL, and then the people who I looked up to started calling me a cheater, then it wasn't good. I didn't really want to play at that point because it's not good when you look up to a person and then suddenly he starts calling you a cheater, man.
Yeah, yeah. Who are some of these players?
Like I mean, not get right.
You don't have to call anyone. I can say JW had a clip where he said something.
I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of the people in FPL thought I was cheating, and yeah, that was not good.
Yeah, it felt like there was a lot of people who were joking about it, but then you couldn't tell if they were serious or not. But for you, it just felt like they're calling you out.
They don't want to like. I mean, out to the public, they don't want to like make it serious, but inside they are serious for sure. I mean, they were.
Did you recognize how good you were? I mean, the results were there. Did you just feel like you're super talented at the game, that you were finally figuring stuff out about the game? What was a tipping point for you that you realized that you were like nuts?
I mean, it's just pugging, and like I was doing my own stuff and pugging, and I don't know, I'm just beating the pro players in pugs. So it was just, I just realized that I can do my own stuff and beat them.
Do you ever feel like you got nervous? Feel like when I watch your stream, you seem very focused, and you don't pay attention to much except just like what's on your screen. I notice like you're very attentive to noises, and do you have your sound blasted all the way up?
Yeah, my sound is really up. That's how I hear a lot of footsteps. I mean, but like overall, I'm really calm. I only focus on the game. Like I never rage. I don't think I've never even raged in a stream. And like yeah, it's just doesn't happen for me.
Do you just like turn off the stream, just punch yourself in the leg when you?
No, I mean like even off gym, I don't really rage. It's just like really like it doesn't happen.
So what are your goals then? Because before you signed with MOUZ, I'll ask you about that in a moment. You had like that period where you said you tweeted that it's hard when your parents think that the internet's full of lies and scams. What was where was your head at then? Because you're talking about finishing school and like not committing to being a pro player, and that's part of the reason why people thought you cheated as well, right?
Yeah, I mean the part about my parents. I mean I convinced them. I mean people from Liquid helped me out a lot because they explained the whole world of esports and yeah they explained the scene. So that got out of the way, and then uh, yeah, I mean sorry.
Yeah, your parents. You talked to your Liquid. Talk to your parents.
Yeah. So I just signed with Mousesports. I mean, I really want to achieve a lot with this team. I want to get to a major. I really want my own stickers.
Yeah.
I got a really sick signature prepared. So hopefully I can get that going on.
First step is getting your Twitter juiced.
Well, maybe. I mean, I already got 10K followers, so
Okay.
that's enough for me for now.
Half as famous as me, so you're on your way.
Mm.
So after, how did you pick mouse sports? Like why mouse sports?
I mean, it was the best offer I got. I mean, Liquid offered me, but it wasn't like a guaranteed spot. They had more tryouts, and then Mousesports offered me I could try out for them in Europe. So I tried out for them and it worked out. Otherwise, if I went for liquid, I would go to NA, like just try out for an event and then go back to Europe. That would be like more. That was just too much maybe. So I mean, playing in Europe is much better for me because I can be at home and just stay with family.
Yeah, do you have like, is there a team house for MOUZ?
No, not now.
Okay. Would you move into a team house if there was the opportunity?
Not now because I still go to school and yeah, I'm also focusing on finishing school.
So your problem is, you're still in high school, right?
Yeah, thanks.
It's nuts, man. So you have, but your high school is like, whatever, 9 to 5 or daytime hours. But everyone in Europe has started practicing in the morning or throughout the day. That was your main problem to begin with, right? Is that you couldn't practice with a team.
It was just certain teams were like starting to practice in the morning, and then the teams who like contact me first, they were practicing in the morning, and when MOUZ contacted me, it's just they said it's fine to me like practice after school, so that just works out for me.
So were they practicing in the day already, or did they move their schedule?
I think they practice already in the day. Like a lot of the top teams in Europe practice also at the evening, so it's just fine for me.
Are you famous in school?
Yeah, even in my whole country. I mean, most of the young kids know who I am, so
Yeah.
feels pretty weird, man.
That's weird. I mean, you're one of the young kids. You're the young kids know who I am. That's pretty cool, man. So like you're on the rise. You're like doing really well. You're playing well. People probably were wondering how well you're going to do on land. Not apart from cheating or like the thought of cheating, just because of maybe you get nervous. Were you in your mind afraid of getting nervous and all of a sudden in front of a stage?
In tours, probably in DreamHack tours, but I mean, now I think I had a much better land this one, and I mean, it's just about experience, I would say, because I'm getting more confident now, and hopefully my next land I'll perform even better.
So MOUZ is by far and away the best team that you've played on. And what is something that you've learned in your time with MOUZ that has changed the kind of player you are? Like, what has the team play taught you with players of this tier?
I mean, overall, I went from pugging to like a complete like team player, so it's just a lot of changes for me. I have to adapt to the team play. I have to like listen what like the call is and just focus like on the team play like a lot because it's just the only thing that matters in the game. If you coordinate with your team, you will win.
Right. So what's next for you though?
I mean, we're gonna have like 2, 3 weeks of practice. Then we're gonna go to DreamHack Summer. Then I mean, there we're just gonna play a bit relaxed there, and then yeah, the major qualifiers where it's a must to qualify.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a must.
How's the flying? Are you okay with the traveling so far?
I'm not really a fan of traveling. I mean, I try to sleep most of the flights, so it's just yeah, not a fan.
How do you kill time on flights?
I try to watch a movie or two and then sleep.
One that you bought and paid for?
No.
Perfect. All right, man. Thanks for the interview. Yeah, if you want more coverage just like that, make sure to check it right back at our website.